variety of breaks from pick your teams and pick your players to random teams and drafted teams, mixers, and more. We built this app with the collector in mind, with features like scheduled drop times, custom notification settings, and earn rewards on purchases, among other things. And we want to be a one-stop shop for collectors, which is why we've added services like PSA grading and eBay consignment straight from breaks. We are a PSA authorized dealer and offer grading services from value to walkthrough. All you need to do is fill out the form on our website within 24 hours of a break completing, and we will take care of the rest. All submissions for breaks come with a review and wipe down of your card, and you won't be charged anything until we get your card back from PSA. eBay consignment is a similar process where you will need to fill out a form on our site within 24 hours of a break completing for any cards you'd like to submit. All cards will be listed next business day for a 5-day auction starting at 99 cents. And after the sale, you'll have the option to be paid out via check, PayPal goods, or break credit. The links for these services will be in the description of every break. If you have any questions about how the app or how our breaks work, feel free to message us on your preferred social platform. Or jump in the chat of one of our breaks and the break host can help walk you through it. Summer is here and Real Sports Cards is hitting the road on June 16th. I'm talking about the 2025 Real Sports Cards Summer Road Trip, where we'll be virtually road tripping across the country, with a few in-person stops mixed in, giving away something every single day of the road trip tied to the city that we happen to be in that day. All right here on the Real Sports Cards app. But that's just the beginning of the fun, because similar to our collector games last year, you'll be able to accumulate points every single break for a chance to win break credit. The point totals for this will reset weekly, so no matter when you decide to join the fun, you'll always have a chance at the top spot that week. But there will still be a massive prize for the person that accumulates the most points during the duration of the road trip. The road trip begins June 16th on our way to Fanatics Fest in New York City, and will continue through September 7th when we make it back to Minneapolis in time for the grand opening of our new store. We'll have more info on all of this coming soon, which will be posted right here in the app. In the meantime, start grabbing your favorite road trip snacks, crafting that perfect playlist, and filling up on gas, because this is going to be a road trip to remember.
What's happening, everyone? Andrew Nanks here with Real Sports Cards, and we are live. We got our 2025 Topps Chrome Blaster full case. Pick your team. Let's go ahead and run this random for football quick so I don't forget. This one will be 445. Just 2 open breaks for the afternoon. Let's see here. All right, dice roll must be 4 or higher. We are going 4 rounds. Good luck. 1, 2, 3, maybe. 2, 3, and final round 4. Joey G on top, down to Brower Power at the bottom. Save that. Copy link address. All right, so that one should be good to go. I just have, I just did go $5 off Silhouette Basketball, and then I have the Pokemon Mixer as well up and filling. If I'm not able to get those in before football, I will have to push them to tomorrow. I have to get home to see the kiddos. They start school tomorrow, so my son wants me home for dinner tonight. All right, here we go. So let me get our teams list back up. So yeah, any break that does not get filled in time will have to get pushed to tomorrow morning. Sorry about that. I promised him last day before school. All right, here we go. 40 blasters. So what I think I'm going to do is we are just going to get all of the packs out. I don't want to go back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. So let's just... Where are you at? So let's just... Lot.
guys are out. We got 18 guys in the shop today working. There is our first 20. Otherwise, it's just so much back and forth, back and forth. We're just gonna get it all out of the way right away and get all of the packs out. $20 Blaskies. 20. So yeah. So how was everybody's weekend? Everybody have a good weekend? Hopefully everyone's having a good Labor Day. See if you can see it. You can see it through there, right? I'm not gonna do it like that. Be interesting. I can't say I've ever ripped a full blaster case of something, so make sure. Apologize now for sounding so stuffy. Fall has kind of started here in Minnesota some of these mornings, and my allergies are telling me that it is here. Every time the seasons change, I get like bad like migraine headaches and really congested. So yeah, it's that time of year. All right, 16 down, 34 to go. Oh, my back. Mold.
That was a weird one. It had packs above the flap and packs below the flaps. All right, 24 down, 16 to go. So I can put these back here. A lot of packs, a lot of boxes. Stack. Seems so much shorter than the other ones. It's not though. Not as much fluff. There's another one like that. Couple on top, rest on the bottom.
Real sports cards, this is Mike.
That's what I always make fun of our Mike out here in the orange hat. That's how he pretends like he he answers the phone.
Real sports cards, this is Mike.
Somebody, if anybody's watching, someone call the Champlin shop and say that. Just say,
Real sports cards, this is Mike.
see what he does. He'll turn around and look in here and think it's me. Come on, who's watching? Who's out there watching this and wants to call the Champlin shop and say that?
Real sports cards, this is Mike.
It'll be well worth it. A lot of packs. Getting a workout. Probably open them in sets of 4 as well. Seems like a good number. All right, We are all set. Our first 4 Blasties.
A lot of work.
All right, who's hanging out with me for this one? At the end of this break, I am going to do a personal box for Mr. Bizzle. If anybody else wants to grab a personal box at the end of this live video, I will do whatever is purchased for the personals. We did the same thing at the end of the last break. Works out well, then we don't need to go start a new video or anything. I am going to make a sleeve up pile of like the Ray Waves and stuff. I'll take care of the big rookies right away. And our sorters are out. We have a new sorter starting tomorrow, so I want to make sure they got plenty of work for them. All right, there's 2. All right, 3 and 4. So 7 left in Pokemon, 9 left in Silhouettes Basketball. I did go $5 off the basketball. Here we go. Kenzie Gore, Drew Thorpe, and how about a little gold ink in box number 1? Zach Brisicki? Something like that? That's a new one. I haven't seen that name. Zach Brisicki. There's a couple other Washington Nationals we would rather pull than this guy, but I will take it. First box, gold ink going to Huskies forever. 6 out of 50. Oops, CJ Abrams. Tyler Stevenson's on the sepia. Paul Skeen sepia. Let's see here. Those ones we'll recap those. Matt Stram, but like those we'll just put to the side. Same thing with these. Hirarte. JT Irilamuto. Lawrence Butler. Emmanuel Clase. Bryce Terang. Lindor. There's Ben Rice sepia. Sandy Alcantara. Daniel Sheeman. Angel Martinez. Luis Severino. There's Jeremy Pena. Kevin Alcantara. Nice one there. Freddie Peralta and Kobe Mayo on the blue. And Corey Seager, 135 out of 150 there. Orioles on the rookie. Might have more sleeve-up cards than we do base cards in this product. Yordan, DJ Hers, Vargas, Reese Hines, Riley Green, Logan Gilbert, Tariq Skubal, Kumar Rocker, Nick York, Anthony Santander, Ryan Bliss, Bryce Harper, Otto Lopez, Zach Neto, Nathan Lowell, Dylan Cease, Ke'Bryan Hayes, Spencer Schwellenbach, Michael King, and Grant Holmes and Nacho Alvarez. Going to wrap up our first 4 blasters there. Like I said, we might have more sleeve-up cards than non-sleeve-up cards by the end of this. I think we actually do, to be honest. All right. 4 down. A lot to go. Work my way across the top. All right, here we go. 5 through 8. Matt McLean, Salvador Perez, Drew Thorpe, Bogarts, Chase McDermott, Jack, Pete Alonso. There is Luis Robert, Dustin Harris, Ha-Seong Kim, nice refractor there, and 237 out of 299 is Caden Dana. That'll be our new high number. Caden Dana, Angels going to Smart Guy Sports. Bryce Terang, Vargas, Jose Ramirez, and nice Christian Campbell refractor ink. 470 out of 499. That's going to be a tough one to beat there. Red Sox to Smart Guy Sports. There we go. There's a nice rookie auto. Christian Campbell. So we'll leave. Well, that's going to be our high number. We'll just leave it there for now. Balazzo, Brandon Lowell, Jacob Wilson, Connor Gillespie, Sean Mahina, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. There's Nick York and Cade Povich with Josh Hader on the back. Adolis Garcia. Card's like thick. Ha-Seong Kim. Stephen Kwan. Brandon Nimmo. There's Lars Nootbaar. Jackson Merrill. Got these on the wrong side here. Driving me crazy reaching across like that. Nacho Alvarez. Yamamoto Dodgers. Royce Lewis Go Twins. We need some Ohtani and some Judge. Even though they're not like clear cuts anymore. Kumar Rocker. Gleyber Torres. I know Schwarber's been flying up. Santander. Zach Wheeler. There's Pedro Leon. Yu Darvish. Griffin Connie. Lane Thomas. Shane McClanahan. Kyle Tucker. Jackinsey Noel. George Kirby. And Chris Sale. That is going to be 8 blasters in. Good start so far. Here we go, 4 more. So this will be 9 through 12. I think I'm frozen. What's going on? What happened? Give me a second. Frozen. I'm frozen. My camera's frozen. Trying to make sure I can. There's like 5 different cameras to choose from. Come on. Come on, baby. Try to unplug it. Come on, baby. There we go. Now I gotta probably adjust my settings. Yeah. Give me 1 second. It's gonna get dark for a second. I gotta turn this up 1. There we go. There we go. All right, we're back in business. No idea why that froze. I don't know if I bumped the cord or what. We're good. Crisis averted.
Corey Seager, Kodai Senga, Montero, Dansby Swanson. There's Dylan Cruz, Nationals, doing the spinorama here. Yilber Diaz, William Contreras, Jacob deGrom, Justin Henry Malloy, Hunter Green, and 147 out of 199, Tyler Locklear. Tyler Locklear there, Seattle Mariners. Kershaw. There's Dylan Cruz again. Paul Goldschmidt. Andrew Vaughn. Shota Imanaga. Rhys Hoskins. Carlos Navarez. There's Ohtani base. Julio. James Wood. Juan Yepez. Gavin Sheets, and 91 out of 199 is Tristan Casas. Tristan Casas, I like to call him Casas, though. Mark Vientos, Ronel Blanco, Ryan McMahon, Castellanos, Balazzo, Shane Bieber, Doyle, Cody Bellinger, there's Pete Fairbanks, Caden Dana, Zach Wheeler, Chris Sale, Josh Lowell, Christian Campbell, Frederick Freeman, there's Rhett Lauder, Seiya Suzuki, Michael Harris, Yu Darvish, Will Warren, Garrett Mitchell, and Marco Luciano. All right. Four more. This will be up to 16. I'm going to go $10 off remaining teams in Silhouette Basketball. Griffin Connie, Tyler O'Neill, Manny Machado. There's Ohtani Refractor. $40 if he wins the MVP, so up to $60 now in buybacks for the Dodgers. Lugo if he wins the MVP, of course. Brent Rooker. Obviously, Schwarber's been tearing it up. Brandon Lowell, Justin Henry Malloy, Spencer Steer, Reese Hoskins, Brady Basso, Garrett Mitchell, Christian Mena, Ozzie Albies, Jazz Chisholm, Brandon Lowell, Eduardo Henriquez, Bradley Blaylock, Tanner Bybee, Vinny Pasquantino, Christian Mena, Michael Harris, Christopher Morale, Jackson Merrill, Shea Whitcomb, Willie Adames, Will Wagner, Blue Jays, Carlos Rodriguez, Brewers, Glaber Days, Carlos Correa, Twins, Sonoja, Marlins, Mike Yastrzemski, Giants. There is Jeff McNeil, DJ Hers, Mike Trout, Trey Turner, Phillies, Tristan Casas, Red Sox, Billy Cook, Michael Hyman, Francisco Lindor, Logan Webb, IKF, and nice, Pedro Martinez on the short print with Zach Gallen back there. Pedro on the Ultraviolet All-Stars, Red Sox to Smart Guy. That's cool. He's Red Sox, right? Yep. That's cool. So these guys are going to have a lot of fun to sleeve in. All right, this is going to be our halfway point after these four. 20 down, 20 to go. Well, actually, 24 to go. All right, here we go.
17 through 20 here. Rhett Lauder. Nolan Arenado. Juan Yepez. Gunnar Henderson. CJ Abrams. Nestor Cortez. Jung-Ho Lee. River Ryan Dodgers. Mason Wynn. Spencer Strider. Caden Dana. Angels. Max Scherzer. Jake Blas. Sandy Alcantara. Ketel Marte. Marcus Simeon. Matt Shaw, Prism. There is Grant McRae. Max Fried. Tyler Fitzgerald. JJ Bleday. Freddie Peralta. Nathan Lowell. Hurston Waldrop. Shota Imanaga. Gavin Lux. Joe Musgrove, Padres. Orelvis Martinez. Connor Gillespie there. There's Jackson Merrill, Padres as well. Wilson Contreras. Sticks, Tristan McKenzie. Gavin Sheets, Padres. Jack. Luis Robert. Xavier Edwards. Alec Burleson. Francisco Alvarez. Jerickson Profar. Tristan Cassis. Mike Burrows, Pirates. Adley. Adolis Garcia and Sugano, Orioles there. All right, 20 down, 20 to go. All right. 20 more Blasties to go. Still 9 left in basketball and 7 left in Pokemon. All right.
Second half time. Sheeman. Buxton. There's Michael King. Newt Bar. So I think I'm only going to sleeve the rookies for now. Man, there's a lot of those. Reynolds. They will all get sleeved up, though. Kiersey. We already got a lot. Jocelyn Bell. Richard Fitz. Manny Machado. Drew Thorpe. And 1 out of 250. There's our new low number. Mr. Trey Turner for the Phillies. Phillies going to Mike Molesky. Connor Norby, Chase McDermott, Tovar. There's Aaron Judge. If he wins MVP, there's a $40 card. Nico Horner, Josh Naylor, Will Wagner, Nico Horner, Grant Holmes. Look at that hair. Suarez. Oh, we got a short print here. Ultra Shadow Etch. Stuart Baroa, Hayden Birdsong, and Ronald Acuna Jr. We'll take that. Mr. Ronald Acuna Jr. Braves going to Huskies forever. How's it going, Cat? Jacob Wilson. Alec Burleson. Joey Bart, Ke'Bryan Hayes, Hunter Renfroe, Logan Driscoll, Xander Bogaerts. There's Jackinsey Noel, Big Christmas, Otto Lopez. There is Ty Madden, Bradley Blaylock. Happy Labor Day, buddy. Enjoy it. Enjoy the time. Enjoy the time. Enjoy your day off. Don't worry about this break. The cards will be the same if you watch it later, I promise. The cards don't change. As much as we sometimes hope they will, they won't. Ty Madden, Wilson Contreras, Josh Bell, Spencer Horwitz, Tyler Gentry, Connor Norby, Salvador Perez, Willie Adames. There's another Ohtani, $20 if he wins. We got Braves orange here. Chris Bassett, and oh, that's sweet. 22 out of 25. Ronald Acuna Jr. That's just his regular base card, right? Yep. That's cool. Orange Acuna. That was the Acuna trip right there. Braves to Huskies forever. Two nice Acunas. Pokemon's not full yet. I don't know if I'll be able to get. I don't know if Pokemon's gonna fill in time before I have to leave. Pokemon might end up being a tomorrow morning break. Might be a tomorrow morning break. Oh, my allergies are just destroying me today. All right, 4 more.
right. We'll have so 16 boxes left, including these 4. Where's my mouse? Cole Ragans, Dylan Cease. There's Isaac Collins, Maple Grove, Minnesota. Jose Altuve, Jack, Corbin Carroll, Chris Bassett, Brenton Doyle, James Wood, nice one there. Jonathan India, Colton Cowser, Josh Hader, Max Fried, Blake Dunn, Reds, Bobby Witt, Trey Sweeney, Tigers, Bryce, Devin Williams, Mazataka Yoshida, Spencer Schwellenbach, Blake Snell, and Christopher Morale. Will Wagner, Tyler Anderson, Mason Wynn, Vinny Pasquantino, George Kirby, Nick Sogard, Paul Skeens, Brandon Lockridge, Xavier Edwards, Teoscar Hernandez, Grant McCrae, Gustavo, Jackson Churio, Alec Baum, Carlos Correa, Garrett Crochet, Jesse Winker, Spencer Horwitz, Javier Sonoja, Marlins, Andrew Vaughn, Francisco Alvarez, and Yanarte for the White Sox. 12 blasters left. All right, here we go. Candelario, Pedro Leon, Trey Turner, Royce Lewis, Anthony Volpe,
Gordon Gracefo, Enriquez, Kodai Senga, Ozzy Albies, and blue is Kai Bush. 33 out of 150. 33 out of 150. Kai Bush, blue auto. Pete Alonso. And purple IKF, 92 out of 250 there. There's IKF on the sepia as well. Corbin Burns. Ronald Acuna Jr., Hurston Waldrop, Jaron Duran, Gustavo, Luis Ariz, Nolan Gorman. There's another $40 Ohtani if he wins MVP. Richard Fitz, Jameson Talon, and Zuleta. Or Zulueta. Yosver Zuleta. Can't talk. It's so hard to talk when your nose is so stuffed up. Zulueta. Cincinnati Reds there. Really does make it tough. Jace Jung. Jose, can't say his last name. Tyler Gentry. Lawrence Butler. Aaron Duran. Brooks Lego Twins. There's another $20 Ohtani. Need that MVP. River Ryan. David Festa. Michael Waka. Luis Severino. And that is Trey Turner. Image variation short print. Phillies. Phillies are going to Mike Molesky. There you go, Mike. It's a sweet card. There we go. Look at that. Perfect. Riley Green. Hunter Renfroe. Blake Dunn. Bobby Witt. Bryce Harper. Chris Bryant, Andres Jimenez, Logan Driscoll, Josh Lowell, Stephen Kwan, Blake Snell, and Nick Gonzalez. Gonna bring us to 8 blasters left. What are we up to? 40, 80, 120. And just the Ohtani's. I don't know if I missed any Judge base, but we are up to, for Ohtani, 40, 80, 100, 120, 140 bucks back in just the buybacks. If he wins, of course. We'll get them all put up there. All right. 8 blasters left. Kind of a long break. A lot of boxes. A lot of packs. And I'm skipping like over half the sleeving.
All right. Give me 1 second. Let me check in on our next couple breaks. Like I said, football is all full and ready. Personal boxes I'm going to rip after this. Bizzle's box will be after this break. And just 7 and 9 left. Just went an extra like $10 off a lot of the teams in basketball. All right, like I said, 4 left. Zach Neto. There's another Aaron Judge. Real Muto. Jake Blas. Yoshida. Ryan Bliss. Michael Waka. Tristan McKenzie. Kyle Schwarber. Grant Holmes, Garrett Crochet, Corbin Burns, Trey Sweeney, Wyatt Langford, there's Spencer Steer, J.P. Crawford, Michael Toshman, Adam Muzar, Lars Newpar, there's Will Warren, Alec Baum, Josh Jung, Justin Henry Malloy, Reese Hines, Freddie Freeman, Suarez, Matt McClain, and Brandon Essert. Brandon Essert, Blue Jays to tugboat. Candelario, Rutschman, Jazz Chisholm, Kevin Alcantara, Joey Bart, Dustin Harris, there's Greg Jones, Jonathan India, Brandon Misner, Randy Arozarena, Bryce Terang, Julio Rodriguez, Tatis, Brandon Basso, Yordan Alvarez, Jose Altuve, Kevin Alcantara, and Jose, can't say his last name or my phone's going to go off. And that is going to bring us to 4 boxes left. All right, last 4 here. 8 left in basketball.
Here we go. Good luck, everyone. Last 4 blasters. Connor Wong, Kate Povich, and nice Fanatical short print. Red Sox is Rafael Devers. These are such cool looking cards. Such cool looking cards. Red Sox to Smart Guy Sports. First one of those we've seen. Christian Yelich, Shane Bieber, Jung Ho Lee, Jace Jung, Dylan Dingler, Jose Ramirez, Gavin Lux, Ryan McMahon, Harrison Bader, Josh Naylor, Ben Rice, J.P. Crawford, there's another Aaron Judge, Zeke Tovar, Ty France, Matt Olson, Sugano, Acuna, Mookie Betts, Alex Bregman, and Kumar Rocker short print there. Josh Jung. All etched rookie rush there is the Rangers. Tyler Gentry. Let me stash these cards. I get tippy if I get too high. Tyler Gentry. Skubal. Rutschman. Buxton. Blanco there. Aaron Shuck. Cody Bellinger. Nico Cavadas. Riley Green. Sean Mahina, and green Ronald Acuna Jr., 19 out of 99, Braves. And Enriquez. I won't be able to, Bizzle. It's either I do it now or I'll just ship it sealed. Miguel Andujar. I got to go home to do, go home and eat dinner with the kids. They start school tomorrow. Andujar, and another short print. Yu Darvish there on the light board. Padres. Padres to Smart Guy Sports. So yeah, I can either do it as soon as I'm done with this recap, or I'll just ship it sealed. Michael McGreevy. Josh Lowell. Teoscar Hernandez. Tyler Anderson. Adrian Del Castillo, and Zach Neto to wrap us up. Pretty fun break. All right, recap. Cavadas, Enriquez, McGreevy, Blas, Bliss, Warren, Dingler, Alcantara, Jones, Waldrop, Campero, Gentry, Festa, Collins, Kochanowicz, Dunn, Sweeney, Lockridge, Sonoja, Enrarte, McRae, Fitz, Norby, Holmes, Baroa, Noel, Blaylock, Yepez, Abrams, Ryan, Dana, Alcantara, Simeon, Freed, Imanaga, Musgrove, Merrill, Edwards, Alvarez, Burrows, Sugano, and Sheets. No, I have to. It's either I rip it and after this. Either I rip it after I'm done with this recap. Otherwise, I don't know if I'm gonna have time. I might have to ship it sealed. I'm leaving. I have to leave at like 5:30. Thorpe, McDermott,
Robert, Terang, Balazzo, Guerrero, Kwan, Newbar, Yamamoto, Torres, Leon, Tucker, Sale, Connie, Hayter, Stevenson, Skeens, Realmuto, Pena, Clase, Seager, Hers, Hines, Skubal, Santander, Lopez, Lowell, Schwellenbach, Alvarez, Sheenman, and Peralta. I can ship it sealed if you want me to. Then you can just rip it. Machado, Malloy, Lugo, Basso, Albies, Lowell, Bibby, Whitcomb. Sounds good, buddy. Appreciate you, Bizzle. Wagner, Correa, Yastrzemski, Trout, Cassis, Lindor, Gallen, Harris, Montero, DeGrom, Kershaw, Hoskins, Hellman, McMahon, Bieber, Wheeler, Lauder, Darvish, Luciano, and Bellinger. Whew! Lauder, Kim, Alcantara, couple Judge base, and then the refractor. Ben Rice, Kumar Rocker, James Wood, Jacob Wilson, Ben Rice, Matt Shaw, Dylan Cruz. Sounds good, buddy. IKF, Kobe Mayo, Tristan Cassis, Tyler Locklear. We got Essert and Zuleto. Yu Darvish on the light board, short print. Acuna out of 25. Acuna shadow etch. And then Acuna out of 99. We had 2 Ohtani refractors and 3 base. Kai Bush. That is Zach Brzezicki out of 50. And then James Wood. And then on to our road trippers here. Let's put those in, and then we're going to rip Bizzle's SP box. All right, Caden Dana, 237 out of 299. Angels going to Smart Guy. Computer's being so slow. So slow. So slow. There it is. All right. We got Trey Turner on the image variation, and then 1 out of 250. Phillies to Mike Molesky. And then money mid hit of the break. Red Sox here with a whole bunch of goodies. We had the Campbell, Sepia, Pedro Martinez there on the Ultraviolet All-Stars. Fanatical, short print, and then Christian Campbell out of 470. Actually, sorry. Smart Guy swept the board. Mike Molesky did not have the high number. Christian Campbell did. Red Sox to Smart Guy. So Smart Guy getting a nice little 9 points here to start off the week. I think we did that a couple weeks ago, too. Started off you with like a 9 points on the first day. So sorry, Mike. I forgot that I just had that sitting there. All right. Here we go. Let's do Bizzle's box. Like I said, this is the last call for those. Actually, just going to cancel the break. I'm going to put the video link in that one real quick so I can close it out. All right, here we go, Bizzle. Good luck, buddy. Matchland Future Watch Patch Auto. I will never ever say no to a card like that. Wouldn't that be something? Solo personal box, Macklin Celebrini Future Watch Auto, Patch Auto on top of that. Let's just get one of the big dogs here for you.
All right. William Nylander. Nikita. Pierre Dubé. Spectrum FX. And Declan Charlie. Carlisle. Sorry, excuse me. Oliver camping in there. Declan Carlisle Future Watch there. 592 out of 599. Lightning. And oh, that's sweet. That is awesome card. Brad Marchand, the rat with the gold ink. That's cool. Brad Marchand, Boston Bruins. That's a cool card. I know he's not a Bruin anymore, but... Right, didn't he get traded? Or is he still a... Or did he go to the Bruins? I can't remember. But the rat there with the gold ink, I like that card a lot. I love the... Look like in-person autos. Jack Thompson. I don't know who he is. I don't know who that guy is either. The first guy. Yeah, I haven't seen that card either. Lane Hudson, red. Let's hope we get a 3 auto box here too on top of it. Lane Hudson, red Future Watch. Blue. Wrong guy. Ethan Cardwell out of 399. Roman Yossi, red. Oscar back. And Joshua Waugh. Canadians out of 999. And that is going to wrap us up. That's what I thought. I thought he went somewhere else. I just couldn't remember where. There's Oscar back. Appreciate you, Bizzle. But that is going to do it for the personal boxes for today. Like I said, I got Pokemon Open, and basketball. All right. Cardwell, $3.99. Lane Hudson, red. Right team, exactly. We did get the right team wrong players. 100%. Joshua Waugh at $9.99. Really cool card here. Yeah, Authentic is, and at that price point, it's such a good product. Like, there's not many what are they? $179. Not many $180 boxes you could hit $1,000 card out of. Like, there's just not a lot of product like that. And SP is one of them. And then there we go. All right, that is going to do it for me on this one. I appreciate everyone as always. Like I said, I got football at 445. Otherwise, just Pokemon and basketball left. Thanks, everyone. I'll see you back here soon.